going on, guys? This is the Fight Man's podcast, and today we're going to be talking about a fight that happened in June 24 this year, 2024, between David Benavidez and Oleksandr Gvozdyk, excuse me. This was actually for the WBC Interim Lightweight World Title. So for lightweight, that's between 168 and 175 pounds. So quick little stats on Benavidez. 27 years old, Mexican American. He's 6 foot and a half inch tall, a reach of 74.5 inches, not feet. 29-0 with 0 draws. Before this fight, he was 28-0. He has 24 KOs. So that equates about a little over 82% knockout percentage. I meant to say he has an orthodox stance, and he fights light heavyweight and super middleweight. But I think he moved up to the super middle to the light heavyweight. Gvozdyk, 37 years old, from Ukraine. Much love to the people out there fighting for their freedom. He's 6 foot 2.5 inch tall. So he's 2 inches taller than Benavidez. He has a 75.5 inch reach, so a 1 inch long difference. He's 20 wins, 2 losses, and 0 draws, 16 KOs, so an 80% knockout percentage. He's orthodox, and he's light heavyweight. It's funny, in the box rec, I think they put David Benavidez at 6 foot 2 inches tall, but at the fight night they showed him at 6.5 inches tall. For the most part, entertaining fight, man. A lot of punches were thrown. A lot of punches. I felt like Benavidez was landing more power shots, definitely, and more cleaner shots. Benavidez, I mean, he's an interesting guy. Like he throws those flurries. Like he throws them a lot of the time at the body, and then probably to get your hands to drop so you can come up top. But he also throws them up top as well, like with the hooks. He has like spurts of just throwing like flurries, almost like Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean the way the fight kind of played out, I felt like Benavidez was winning most of the rounds. But I felt like Gvozdyk probably threw more punches and stuff. I just feel like I know there's a 10 age difference, 37-27. I felt like Benavidez. What I like about him, I'll say this: like he has fast hands. I like how he throws the flurries and stuff. He has good head movement. A lot of times his head is not in the center. Good defense. He uses a lot of body punches. He has a lot of punch variation and stuff. I think sometimes it feels like he's flat-footed. He was just kind of pressing on Gvozdyk all night. And I think sometimes he leaves his feet when he punches. Sometimes that gazelle hook, but sometimes he may lunge a little bit. So a good fighter, a more technical fighter, can time it and stuff. And he has a good chin, I think. I don't know if he's ever been tested. I don't know if Gvozdyk is a power puncher like that. 16 KOs, 80% knockout percentage. A lot of people said that he's not a slouch. I think he got knocked out. His other loss was Beterbiev, which I got to go react to as well. So he's not. I like the way he was fighting. Gvozdyk used a lot of his jab. I actually think he threw more punches. Yeah, I got some stats. Yeah, he threw 699 punches and landed 163. So that's 23%, a little bit above. Benavidez only threw 521, but landed 223. So that's 42%, almost 43%. So it felt like that a lot during the fight. And I know Gvozdyk threw more jabs compared to Benavidez. But Benavidez threw more power punches, yeah. I mean, the jabs are a lot. Like some rounds he had 37 compared to 12 thrown, but landed way less than Benavidez. Benavidez threw way less jabs, but he landed more. Like one round, yeah, 35, 37, 28. Benavidez never threw more than, he only threw more than 20 jabs in one round, and that was round 10. That was the only time he actually threw more jabs than Gvozdyk. So, but power punches, Benavidez threw a lot more. It felt like power punches thrown. Actually, no, the Gvozdyk threw more. He threw 388 versus Benavidez. Benavidez is 349, but Benavidez landed 46%, and Gvozdyk 27%. So I mean, I think those counted, but a lot of people were knocking him because it's like you couldn't knock out Gvozdyk. He's older guy. You couldn't even knock him out. Like, so they're saying his power didn't go up with him to the light heavyweight rank. So I think that remains to be seen. I'm not gonna go that far. But he was throwing power punches though, so it could be, there could be something to that. I just think Gvozdyk has a good chin more than people are giving him credit for, I think. I mean, Beterbiev is a strong guy. It would be interesting to see Beterbiev versus Benavidez, and Bivol as well versus Benavidez. I think Bivol could beat Benavidez. His style is kind of interesting. But Benavidez will throw a lot of punches, man. They were saying that he gassed out after round 7. I don't know about all that. He was throwing punches, man. Like, he still was throwing punches. But yeah, the thing I'll say about Benavidez I don't like is that he doesn't use framing as much. Especially, he seems like a long guy, 74.5-inch reach. So if you're facing, what is it called, Canelo, like, you could use that, kind of manipulate Canelo a little bit. Just use that and just push him around, and then just because he got long arms, he could just reach. And he throws good body punches, Benavidez. And then I feel like I like how he moves his head. He has good head movement. He moves in different angles too. It's not like he just goes like that, like backwards and pull counters and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think his footwork, sometimes he just be awkwardly out of position when he throws punches. Sometimes, like when he slips a punch, sometimes he's just in an awkward position. Like, his footwork is not placed under him very well, so he doesn't move his feet well to throw punches and counters. Sometimes I feel like, and I feel like he lunges sometimes. But besides that, but he covers up. He uses his arms. He covers up pretty well. But I think when he punches, you can counter him. A lot of times, and I feel like Gvozdyk did that a lot in the fight. But besides that, I was entertained. I'm pretty sure he's an entertaining guy to watch. Benavidez, 27 years old. We'll see where this goes. I don't know if him and Canelo will fight. People saying Canelo's ducking him. I don't know. I mean, people say that a lot about everybody, and then when Canelo beats them, oh, Canelo, like he was washed up or something. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if Canelo ducks anybody, but anyways, but maybe he is ducking him. Maybe, I don't know. I'll let Benavidez answer that one. I'm pretty sure he feels that way too. But I like the fight, man. I like Oleksandr Gvozdyk as well. He's a good fighter. He's a strong guy. I think he has a good chin. But the best man won that night, and Benavidez he puts in a lot of, he throws punches, man. I just don't like how he lunges and he jumps. He leaves his feet, and I feel like he doesn't use his like his side, his reach. Well, I don't know. The guy's the same height as him, almost 2 inches taller. Gvozdyk is, but I think with a Canelo, like, frame him and just snipe. But Canelo's good and stuff. He's fought taller guys. He just beat Berlanga. So anyways, I got to do a Canelo versus Benavidez breakdown, and really kind of like hash out what I feel about it. But it was a good fight. Benavidez did deserve to win, so he's the interim WBC lightweight champion. I guess he's gonna want to unify the belts, and I'm pretty sure. But Benavidez has. Oh, he's unified in another weight class, right? I thought he was in light heavyweight. I guess I'm confusing. I gotta go check. But that would be a good fight eventually. Benavidez and Bivol versus Benavidez. Yeah. Anyways, this is the 5 Minutes Podcast. Signing off. Have a good day. Take care.